Hello everyone and welcome back to Lies of P. This is episode 24. Last time we took on Lumakio. After going through coastal shipwrecks, there he was, laying a little trap for us. Little did he know, his beautiful little elixir that he received from the alchemists was not what he expected. He thought that it must have been a fake elixir. There's no way that this power and immunity to disease would be contained in such a vial. But no, he was transformed into some form of disgusting abomination. And then we put him down. We put him down because as he's been referred to by the tracker here as a hunting dog for the alchemists, seems he got what was coming for him. At the end of the day, a sniveling coward put down like the hunting dog he has been described as. And now we get to proceed past that point and see what awaits.
Well met, Master Stalker.
I wanted to see if there was anything that Klaus would say about the fact that I've killed Lumakio, considering he expressed quite a little bit of fear at the utterance of his name and presence, but it seems that is not the case. We do possess some ergo to spend, and spend it I think I shall. I'm going to make the Guardian Blade a 10, because we have a few full moonstones, so let's have a standard DLC weapon go to a 10. It's a good blade. I'll be happy to see it go up to that point, and I might even start leveling up a little bit of the pinwheel blade as well. But of course, I'll need a few more bits and pieces first. God, I always forget how much I actually need when this pops up. Like, how much do I need? I've bought one too many. That's okay. I think the pinwheel blade will be quite a fun one for us to utilize. This is what we've been spending our ergo on instead of leveling up, because, I mean, our stats are only going up by a tiny little bit at this point. We have 2 half moonstones. I'll leave it at a +6 for now. Alright, we spent some of it ergo. Let's travel on out of here. Let's see what else I can destroy with my gunblade today. So we're going to go to the shipwreck interior. Ooh, actually, something we're going to do as well. Sorry, beautiful shipwreck interior. We're actually going to go back to the Carnival really quickly because we still have a Carnival coin, and I would like to rematch that stall where we have to take down the clowns. Now, the bow is a little different to what I'm used to in the Souls games, because in the Souls games you actually can aim with a crosshair if you'd like. Unfortunately, that is not the case for this game. I think it is just simply based on like where you're positioning the camera. So let's take out the bottom row of clowns and the top section of what the game also considers clowns. I don't consider them to be visually representative of clowns. But of course, we just have to hope for the best here. There's one. Is it? I don't know if it's really based on camera position. More where I'm standing. There you go. Okay. I haven't really figured out this trick here, so you know you're gonna have to bear with me. Okay, that seems pretty consistent. I see. Okay, so it's about position, and then where you aim the camera from there. Okay, so there's a mixture. I got it. So if I stand here, then aim up here, Yeah, we're onto something. Yeah, we're getting up there now. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, I figured out how to aim with the bow. We have a royal flower tea set. Can only be sold. A fancy tea set distinguished by its antique beauty. Someone who recognizes its value will want to buy it. Every former alchemist leader was a lover of tea. The teacup made by royal flower is said to have been especially cherished. Perhaps they celebrated their ascent to becoming the kings of Krat with a cup of fragrant tea. Well, there you go. That's a nice little reward. Now, the other thing is we still have a Carnival coin. And it's been pointed out to me that the Carnival coin can be inserted where we did our little dance. It seems maybe I missed the whole dance part of that. The whole coin part of that after doing the dance. So let's check that out. Give this bow some screen time. Now... Aha. I need a Carnival coin. Insert a coin to activate. Okay. So this is the thing that I missed. Because I went, I danced. And then I danced. And then I left. Aha. Oh, very cool. Okay, there you go. That's valuable indeed. That's a necessary one. Yeah, I wanted to come back to the place with that in mind.
Well, you stumbled across something of real value. Good taste or plain luck, I wonder.
You want my tea set, bro? I was gonna sell that to Klaus.
Either way, when you're ready to sell it, consider me. You can't get a proper price for those just anywhere. No, you need to sell it to a specialist, an expert like me, who knows its true worth. And if we can reach a deal, I might have an interesting secret for you.
I didn't consider selling... Oh... I didn't consider selling these items to someone that wasn't Klaus. I just went, Klaus will buy it. He seems like he's that guy. This guy said he might have a secret for us. Man, that's, ooh. And there's only one item, too, which makes the idea of it quite a stressful idea. Alright, I'm gonna actually go back to hotel. And I want to see if, like, it changes. I want to see if Klaus offers me more or something. Huh. Right on. The plot thickens. So the icon for the merchant is on the teleport list and not for Klaus. I thought I would check regardless just in case, but there you go. So, different items for different merchants. I really just had the assumption that Klaus would buy everything. But there you go. I think this is only the second item that we've found, so that answers that. The good news is, of course, if you look at the list, it'll tell you exactly who wants it. So we don't have a choice. The merchant will take it, and the merchant will give us some information as a result.
Always happy to make a transaction, whatever.
The Wandering Merchant's favored item.
Since I've been wooed by the elegance and charm of this tea set, I'll share this piece of information about the crown of Krat's own queen of the dramatic arts, Adelina. Her greatest stage prop is called the Puppet Prince's Imperial Crown. Or rather, it was. A true collector's item, and stolen almost as soon as it went on display. But there was no honor among those thieves. I even heard one of them survived, having transformed into a monster that haunts the sea after trying to take the crown for himself. Hilarious, right? Some horror wearing a crown like they're the king of the monsters? I doubt even the most devoted of fans would want to end up like that.
You know, buddy, there's a little bit of truth to your story, I feel. What, you mean this thing? This little old thing?
Regal and stylish. Reminds me of that story about the monster that roams the seaside wearing a crown of... Wait a minute. What? Oh, come now. That is the monster's crown? Go on then, pull the other leg, it's got bells on. But I must admit, it does suit you and our ersatz tea party. Let's enjoy another cup of tea sometime, amidst all this madness.
That is funny. So it tells you a little, like a tidbit of information, where to find a particular thing, and then he goes, whoa, we were just talking about that. I like to imagine that he doesn't take off his face wraps, and he just absorbs the tea through the bandages. Maybe a little straw hole. Okay, little detour back to the carnival held a little bit more than I was expecting there. Very cool. So we've sold ourselves a tea set, been given information about a crown. And another full moonstone for us to spend when we see fit. Hey, what are you kids doing? Yeah. See, run along now. Okay, and now we'll proceed past the shipwreck interior. Alright, off we go. All of the... I like the details of, like, the whole place being completely upside down. It's very fun. How the hell did this boat get capsized? Oh! I love my silly little blades. I need to give this some more screen time. Leveled it up, gotta use it. Where's that staircase even coming from? That staircase goes up to nothing. Use my long-range weapon up close. Very handy for dispatching these enemies. Could have used this type of tactical, strategic thinking last episode on the ice, but that's okay. So glad this place is quite nicely traversable while upside down. There's some good, convenient ceiling work there. The madman's journal. I've learned the devil's method. Okay. Who's our madman? The subject's body must be fresh, minimal post-mortem time. The container must have a close resemblance to the subject. Appearance is key. The essence acquired from the subject must have been produced before death. If this is true, only one element is missing, and it requires a desecration I can't begin to imagine. But must. Am I cursed? Is this retribution for letting myself be blinded by grief and working with these alchemist devils? But without her pain, I'd have no reason to go on. Send me back to my child. Alas, I cannot, but I can still get the child back myself. If so, that is the only course I can take. I will have no choice but to make this my singular purpose. Okay, bro. Geppetto? Madman Geppetto? Singular purpose to get his sweet little boy back? Oh! Holy shit. They gave me more than enough time to react to that. That's so cool. Okay, I'm getting cannon fired. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, watch me block it. Yo, boom. Okay, I love that. I love that so much. Yo. Oh my lord. Okay. So watch out for that. Inbound. Oh, no. Fish. Get rid of that fish. Cannonball. Holy. I like that you can kind of protect yourself a little bit. Not much time to appreciate the view, of course. Ice everywhere and all that. Oh! Boy. Oh. Oh, okay. Hang on. Hang on, butterflies. Cannonball coming. Ancient disc. So get some more ergo. The longer you let these fish live, the worse it gets. You gotta get rid of them immediately, otherwise they start slipping and sliding all over you. Okay, so it came from there. Went down here. Now puppets. Okay. Settle down, fellas. Got ice everywhere. Oh, the ice cracking is just a tiny bit stressful. I have made it, however. We have crossed the ice. Oh no. Be gone, alchemist Bane! Oh no. It's alright, that variant is fine. The Bane one is kind of fine. My problem is the one that has the really small little dagger one. Hello! Wanted by the Order, Alidoro. Apprehend immediately upon discovery. Fugitive fled after inflicting serious damage upon the Order. Multiple charges have been filed, including theft of confidential information, destruction of property, abduction and luring of Order members, and defamation against the Order. No liability shall be assigned regarding his condition, dead or alive. The tracker is Alidoro. Oh my god. Maybe now that we picked up this note, we can go, hey man, this you? Be kind of hilarious. I see my little cannon man over there. Cannon man. Oh, that double shot is the thing that gets you. Here's me trying to determine if this is, I'm in an optional zone or not. Alchemist's orders. The puppet locked in the brig is dangerous. To even think of releasing something as mad as that into the city, it cannot be allowed. When we have traveled sufficient distance from the city of Krat, retrieve what ergo is left inside that puppet and permanently dispose of whatever remains. Great. Good idea for me to go in here with no ergo. Oh. Mad Puppet's message. Okay, this was the cell, and it's killed all of these alchemists and escaped. Gotcha. Oh, that's fun. I thought it was going to be somewhere else. I thought it was that, like, noise that I could hear. Okay, let's take a listen to this. Well, these voice messages are long when it's the Mad Puppets. He loves to talk.
Scrambling blindly like headless chickens. Pathetic. You thought to sink me, but your ships run aground. Arlecchino was lost, but my freedom I have found. And in such a state, I find myself. What magnificent gifts you've given me. Fear not. I shall put these tools to good use. I truly thought it was the end. My body shattered and destroyed. It's not hyperbole to say, well, I was a wreck. Then, along came you. Brilliant, misguided maniacs to give me another chance at life. For that, I thank you from the bottom of my, let's call it, heart. But time flies, and there's much to do. I must now bid you all adieu. I have more debts to collect. The one who left me in such a wretched state. They call her the Legend Stalker now. Such a splendid little title. And she owes it all to me. It's only fitting to congratulate her in person. See the truth behind the legend. But I sure won't be doing that here with you idiots. It's time I paid a visit to the zoo and remind her of her debt. Oh, Alidoro, you are a clever one.
Holy shit, this dude loves to talk to himself, record himself while he's in the middle of just slaughtering people, laughing about it. Oh my god. So, from what we can gather of Arlecchino's invitation, I think we're getting it, like, backwards. Like, that was the red coat. And that massive, like, display with all of those candles was Arlecchino's handiwork. So, Leia is on the trail of Arlecchino, and we're getting bits and pieces of this. So, eventually, we know where Arlecchino ends up. In pieces, chained to one of those...
Do I even want to know what was in that cell? Or what kind of monster it was? Probably not. But here's hoping a deranged beast hasn't been set loose upon the world.
Okay, Gemini. Did you not hear any of that? Okay, so... we'll see what happens in regards to Arlecchino, but we know where he ends up, you know? Eventually, behind a Trinity door, and then he's playing at the King of Riddles game for a while. Are we the one that puts him there? Is Leia the one that puts him there? Curious questions about traveling back to the past and seeing what could happen. Oh no. Yeah, this is my least favorite. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention to my weapon condition either. I'm screwed. Oh, that's fine. I'll just... tactical. That was an intentional runaround there. Oh. Alright, cannon boy. Come here, you. Enough. No more cannon. List of sent items. Oh, hello. Okay. More alchemist documents. The writing looks hurriedly scrawled, and the document holder is empty. The documents contained herein must be sent with high priority. This folio must be transported aboard the Archon fleet. Assessment of Simon by the Order. The Path of God. Research Compendium. Books 1 to 3. This was the Pistris books, I think, right? Research paper, physical alterations arising from Ergo and comparative experiment, awakened puppets, and the ego of Ergo. Report on experiment 7 regarding the cause of carcass mutations. Case collection, carcass mutations resulting from side effects of the cure. Financial report of the Order, Ergo transaction statement, copy of letters and notes concerning Simon's close associates, and final list of Simon's followers. Is there like some of those that have been documents that we have read? I was wondering if there was any crossover with items that we had already been exposed to, books and reports. So there's a ladder down there. There's an item up there. Before we head down, let's clear the deck, shall we? Oh god. Critical strike with the bow is crazy. Had to test it out. So the lighthouse is where we want to go in regards to that note from the cipher. We have the silent evangelist's mace head and handle. Acid spray. Spraying acid out of the snake head. Incredible. And a strong forward slash. The head of a massive weapon shaped after the serpent of Ouroboros. Its weight signifies the value of silence. The silent evangelists have only one doctrine. Silence. Their preaching is death, execution, and annihilation of the enemies of the Order. The handle is encased with decorations of death yearning for liberation. Death always flows beneath the feet of the silent evangelists, the blades of Simon. Those deaths become yet another of their secrets, breeding silence. An interesting weapon. Okay, shot put. Okay, so we'll head on out, go down that ladder, goes to a stargazer. Then we're on some sort of a journey to that lighthouse. Broad Bay 30 year. Ooh, can only be sold. Oh, that'll be to the merchant who was talking about how he'd love something to drink from earlier. A bottle from a procured cask of premium whiskey, aged for over 30 years. I realized I don't even need to do that. I'm not reading a document. Someone who recognizes its value want to buy it. The Broad Bay 30 year is a historic masterpiece crafted on a remote island to the north. With its deep and rich flavor emerging from the coveted oak barrel, it is truly worthy of being called a legend among whiskies. I think I'll go and deliver this right to our guy. Alright, so there's a favored item per merchant. It's not all Klaus, guys. Not all Klaus.
Is that? Yes, it is. A Broad Bay lore cask. Aged 30 years. You have exquisite taste for a... Well, word around town is that the legendary stalker prefers La Bleuie wine. But when it comes to harder stuff, nothing beats whiskey, eh?
La Bleuie.
And since you know its value, don't even think about walking away without letting me make an offer. So, what?
Man, the other guy gave me a cool hint. There you go, how's that? To the frozen coast. Oh, God, okay. The ice variant of this fucker. Gotcha. No more of that guy. Just been waiting to get attacked by fish at the same time. It's kind of crazy that we haven't, to be honest. Kind of crazy that we haven't. Just trying to lure all of them except for this guy at the moment. I literally can't move. I was hoping to hit you from behind, but that's okay. That's the whole reason I was stood there. Another ancient disc. There's actually a jumping puzzle. You jump on these, and then you go over there, and it takes you to the secret ending. That's such a fun little insta-kill, that one. Just the explosion of boom. Stabbed. Got a shortcut door over the other side. The Mayor's Journal. Okay. At that point, you may as well not even have a date on it if they're all crossed out. Saleo set out to sea 2 days ago. In the end, I couldn't stop that damned old fool. As if all the monsters suddenly appearing and throwing everything into chaos weren't bad enough. Why must that stubborn old man make me suffer so much in my twilight years? But it's not just him. It seems everyone here has suddenly lost their minds. More and more villagers are suddenly insisting that they want to die. It feels like I'm the only one who cares about the village anymore. Let's start by checking in with the residents next door. The rest of the words are smudged and illegible. Yeah, let's check in with the residents. Seems like a great idea. Hello? Fisherman's Weathered Key. Gotcha. Well, I'm thinking it's Lighthouse time. So the clue was the heavy amulet. Arlecchino, not very smart, not very heavy. We'll do it for you, pal. We'll get the job done. Krat Mysteries, the Haunted Lighthouse. The legend of how Krat Lighthouse came to be called the Haunted Lighthouse is quite famous. However, even the most avid storytellers do not know the name of the ghost. In life, the ghost's name was Columbo, who was Krat's lighthouse keeper, but all knew him only as the portly keeper, for he was said to have been a greedy glutton. Columbo used his position to extort money from boat captains, giving light only to those who paid. They say he amassed a huge fortune that he hid in a secret location only he could access. That treasure has never been found, leading to rumors the keeper became so portly by eating all the treasure himself. The townspeople cursed Columbo with every breath. Some believe the curses worked because one day, Columbo vanished. Like his treasure, he has never been found. The lighthouse could not be left unattended, so the townspeople appointed a new keeper. But that keeper suddenly resigned, driven from the post by the cries of the ghost that haunts the lighthouse. This repeated with the next keeper, and the next, and many more, all fearing the wrath of the ghost. It was only after the keeper changed 7 times that Columbo's ghost finally fell quiet. Even now it is said that the screams of the portly keeper can be heard echoing through the lighthouse when storms lash the shores. Perhaps the sounds of howling are Columbo raging at the townspeople who cursed him. Okay. So, Lumacchio's target and this Columbo, would they be one and the same? Because it feels like there's, seems like there's a pretty significant amount of time that would have passed of him being trapped within the lighthouse, if that's exactly what he's done, and then all of the other lighthouse keepers since, unless it's like they only last a week or something. Oh, Rosaura is here. Just so you know, Rosaura's here. Here it is. This is the place shown in the decoded machine text. The raised floor panel seems sensitive to weight.
The whole thing's just suspicious. Think about it. There aren't really that many places someone as heavy as that lighthouse keeper can hide in.
The game makes it, like, so very clear. Like, so painfully clear. Where's my heavy amulet? Why can I not see it? Holy fuck. Did I not buy it or get it from where I could get it from? Where could I have gotten it? Oh, no, wait. Where the fuck is it? I thought I just had it in my inventory. I don't have it. Wait a minute. Where was that? Where's the... I'm going to have to look at my episode. When was that? Like a couple of episodes ago? What the hell? My brain assumed that I just had it in my inventory. Where did that come up? That goddamn merchant is selling it, and I didn't even buy it. That's so funny. I was like, the heavy amulet. I know all about that, because I definitely bought it, and I have it. Oh, wow. They really want to hammer the point home to you as well, where if you don't even have it yet, and you go to the teleport list after that, they're like, there it is. Okay, I remember now. I looked at it, didn't buy it. Thought I did.
So, what?
Hey, buddy. 1 giant's amulet for 120 ergo, please. And I'll grab that while I'm at it. Thank you very much. Okay. Alright, glad it wasn't something that I missed. In the sense that I can't get it anymore or something. Okay, we're going to make ourselves super heavy. And there he is with all of his treasure. Nothing but bones. The Lighthouse Keeper's journal. Okay. They brought bars of gold and made a request. Their ship's movements are not to be recorded in the official logs. It's a truly profitable deal. The local fishermen are nothing compared to them. They arrived at the lighthouse again, loaded with generous payments of gold bars. What are they transporting that's worth so much to keep secret? They snatched a box when they weren't looking. All I found inside were bottles of medicine. The idiots didn't even notice the box I nicked. I sold all the bottles on the black market. I told them it was medicine, so I got a great price. Later, Maxim said that none of his customers ever returned after buying the medicine. But I don't see how that's my concern. My treasure trove is growing. All these fools are making me rich. The writing is smeared with blood. This is a joke, right? I only nicked a few boxes. They had plenty. Why would they do this to me? I'm trapped. Why would anyone help me? I'll starve. I can't eat treasure. Someone get me out of here. I love the sort of the difference between the story about a myth or something that's happened in Krat and then seeing the truth of it. So he wasn't extorting people for money. He was being paid to be quiet about shipments that were coming in. And then he's like, oh, sure, this is bloody medicine. Whatever it was, probably some prototype alchemist elixir or something. He fucked up. And there you go. And now we'll just walk like this forever because we're super heavy. Just aura farming. Can't even dodge anymore. Just like the perfect aura farmer's amulet. You can only walk through everywhere. So we'll go and tell Alidoro about that. Rosaura is here, according to my map, my teleporter, my stargazer.
It's full of sadness now.
It's full of sadness now, she says. Ugh.
Hey, buddy, see that? Over there. We found it. The Rose Estate. Leia should be nearby.
Peer into distance. How about that? Shall I... Yep, that's the Rose Estate, alright. Such a cool shot. I'm Batman. Alright. Rosaura, are you here?
It's full of sadness now.
Oh god, so she's just hanging out. Ah, there she is. That's why we could hear it here.
Oh, it's you! My forever friend. I'm so glad to see you again. I followed the white butterfly here. I found the Rose Estate, but it's full of sadness now. I can't go inside. I'm okay. I have you. My new friend who looks like my old friend. You gave me the world again.
My new friend who looks like my old friend. Whoa.
I miss my old friend, but it's okay that you're not him. You're on your own journey, and I think that's wonderful. Will you promise me something? When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rosaura will wait for you there.
Wow. Photo of the Tree of Friendship. This tree was planted to celebrate the expansion of Krat City Hall. A tree in the front garden of the City Hall. May many find respite beneath its boughs and build joyful memories. Okay. And the third piece of the drawing. So let's have a look at all three of these together. Piece of drawing. Little boy. Geppetto. With a little lion. Mother. With giraffe. So this is mother of Carlo. But Rosaura has these drawings and a forever friend and talks about my old friend. So did Geppetto make us Rosaura as like a puppet friend for Carlo back in the day?
Rosaura's creator was very much loved by my dear old friend. I'm sure my creator would have wanted to be your friend too, because a friend is someone you will always happily wait for. When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rosaura will wait for you there.
So she might be waiting for us at the City Hall. Might be waiting for us at the City Hall spot. So going down that way goes in the direction of the Rose Estate. Where does this end up going? Oh, yes. Nice. Where our Black Rabbit Brotherhood key goes. This should be the last one. Hell yeah. Keeps the fire burning. The Battle Maniac's mask and Blazing Death's hunting apparel. Full Brotherhood set. It has been modified hundreds of times to improve swiftness and flexibility of movement. Seriously, is fighting all you ever have on your mind? Don't use my stuff as weapons. Missing keys log. I like the hand on there, that's cool. The thrill of the hunt and trophies for his siblings run up for him. 2 things to keep in mind in combat. 1, protect the family. 2, never forget number 1. That is all you must do. Note from the eldest. Okay. We have a document here. A logbook of the eccentric's missing keys. What are we going to do with this idiot? Alright, we've got the keys. We've opened the places. And then it drops us down at the start of the lighthouse. So now we can go around the back here and see this other side. Oh my Jesus. Guys, come on, please. The stairs didn't even break properly. Hey, didn't need that. Oh, what the fuck? Giant fucking shark. Can you die? You have no health. Oh my god. Jesus. Damn. That came bursting out of this. Is that a whale? Ew. Guys, it's the Disney monstro. And the bloody little shark came out of it. Fuck that, that's disgusting. Okay. And now we're here. So we're back at the start. I don't have this fisherman's key though. From everywhere that I've walked around, I feel like it would be before we go through to the Rose Estate. Let's go to the hotel. We'll deliver the secret to Alidoro. I've also got 2 ancient discs, so I should be able to completely deplete Klaus's inventory here. There you go. These are your discs. You happy about that?
Met.
He doesn't have anything to say about it.
Well met.
Well met. Alright, well, there you go.
Any enemy of the alchemy. The door only opened for someone of great weight. Ingenious. Who would have thought? Well done. You have the keen mind of a detective. To condemn the lighthouse keeper to such a cruel fate, though, I'll never be able to stomach their evil wrongdoings.
Stomach.
As long as the alchemists rule Krat, tragedies such as this shall never end. Thank you for revealing another truth. Without you, the alchemist's secrets would have stayed locked away forever. More problems remain, of course. For all intents and purposes, Krat remains under the thumb of the alchemists. I know that what I'm doing is something that must be done, but I often feel like I'm fighting alone in meaningless battles. The enemy is great, and I am but one man. Will my efforts ultimately be in vain? Will the terrible truths I know ever be revealed to the people of Krat? Will the terrible truths I know...
No, I can't lie to him. They will be, and Krat will be saved.
You fascinate me. You talk of future events as if they've already happened. Your words bring great comfort. Thank you. They also remind me yet again of the person I must protect. My only family, someone whose life I pray shines with truth. I may be destined to toil through life, mired in deceit and lies. But my wish is for her to live happily. That's the sole reason I remain here and continue to fight.
Survivor. Decrypt all the clues hidden in the cipher machine achievement. Okay. So many things on screen for me to look at just then. Interesting picture on that one too. Discard your past fears and protect your inner flame. As long as you're here, I won't be afraid because you're here. Rise above despair and fear, moving forward as you feel the beat of your heart. Survivor. Song of one who strives to guard the flame of hope in a land of extremes. So, I feel like he's talking about Eugenie. The way that Alidoro talks about Eugenie and how Eugenie talks about Alidoro seems a little different. It's much more personal for him. She doesn't seem to remember. That's why when we did the bow, she's like, but why does my heart hurt, you know?
For now, I can only do what I can. I intend to fight to whatever end. Someone must, or else all hope is lost. I believe we both fight to protect someone dear to us. Is that not so? I had a hunch. Call it tracker's instinct. It is time for us to go our separate ways. I wish you luck.
Coolest guy ever. The parrot sucks. The tracker is the coolest guy ever. Alright, I have a detective coat. Time for the full Sherlock Holmes experience. We already had the 221B reference earlier on in the playthrough, really early. I was like, ooh. Baker Street. And now we've got the coat and the hat. Where's my cigar as the facial accessory? A formal suit said to have been worn by a famous detective from the foggy streets. The cape exudes a quiet dignity and a sharp mind. Lies are like mud puddles wreathed in gold. If not careful, one might become mired in muck while chasing a fleeting fortune. Yes, sadly no cigar. A hunting cap said to have been worn by a famous detective. Perhaps an odd choice for a dignified detective, but it struck fear in those he hunted. Hunting deer and seeking truth are not so different. Observe clues, follow traces, and catch the target. Elementary! My dear tracker. Okay. Perfect. We're going to, instead of going past the lighthouse for a second, we're going to actually go back here. We're going to go to the Krat City Hall. Is it the hall or the courtyard? Go to the courtyard. I want to see if there is a change in the present in regards to this photo that we were given of a tree. I wonder if that is what Rosaura was referencing. Maybe not the courtyard. Is that a photo? Just in the front garden of Krat City Hall. Probably don't have to do from here. Just straight up the opening of Krat City Hall, perhaps. Because I don't think that there is a Krat City Hall in the past. Oh, there you go. This tree. So by here, there has been an addition. Will you be my friend? Everyone is gone. I'm all alone now. Oh my god. This just makes me sad. That just makes me sad. Like everyone is gone, I'm all alone now, so there is a change. It's just a depressing change at that. Sometimes maybe you don't want to go and investigate to see if there is actually a change. Because then you are just simply met with depression. I guess it's time for us to embark on the quest of this fisherman's key. So if we go down that way, that's in the direction of our Rose estate. Fisherman's weathered key. So I reckon that there's a fisherman out there somewhere and he needs our help. And I'll say, hey mate, I need a key. Any fishermen abound that haven't been turned into carcasses? Or I just gotta take more of a look around and find a key somewhere. Could be out here near this wheel. I'm just not looking in the right spot. The ice, it's teleported right here. Yar, open your mouth, foul beastie. Relinquish unto me thy key I desire. Hark! Alright, off we go then. Can't believe there was no Robert Pattinson or Willem Dafoe in that lighthouse. Just a fat booger. Maybe the lighthouse keeper that perished, that's Robert Pattinson. And then the weathered fisherman can be Willem Dafoe. I just have to find him. He's out here somewhere. Actually, I don't want to fight you. I'm gonna leave. Yeah, there's potential of that we've maybe missed something out here. Now, I know that's highly unlike me. I know that's highly unlike me, guy who's missed stuff in every single playthrough I've ever played, and yet people will comment, I'm used to him being so thorough. The guy who misses everything. and then sometimes finds things when he eventually doubles back. That's the part that I always giggle about. I try to be as thorough as possible, but I also don't have the answers. So that means that sometimes we miss things, and sometimes we double back, and we find them, and other times we don't. But fucking hell, if I wasn't being thorough, oh, you'd know it. We'd do no reading. I wouldn't bother with quest lines. We'd just go, what's this? I just want to hit things, and then move forward. There are plenty of gamers. Plenty of gamers that are like that. I'm as thorough as I've always been, which is as thorough as I feel on the day. Hey, buddy. You seen a fisherman?
So, what is it?
You got a key for me? I'm going to start from here. And, be on the lookout for areas that I have potentially missed to locate a key. I think we may have it. We ran straight into this ship. There's a pathway off here. This is the first thing that I have been able to see.
Oh, fish! I have won! I caught you!
Fuck. Fisherman. He's real. Wow. He caught a narwhal. Nice.
Oh, fish! I have won! I caught you!
Hey man, you wouldn't happen to be a weathered fisherman by any chance? You look kind of worse for wear. Jeez. Can't believe I missed that little path off to the ice, the Stargazer. We just
Oh, fish!
tunnel vision straight into the ship.
I have won! I caught you! Fish, you and I, for 3 days and 3 nights we battled.
Congratulations, you've got your white whale, Ahab.
I never slept nor ate. I fought and fought until I triumphed. They all said I would never catch any fish. But I am a fisherman. The last fisherman of Krat. If not I, then who? I rode out to prove that even the greatest fish of the sea could not defeat me. Indeed, I did. I caught it. I fought the beast for 3 days and 3 nights. No food, no sleep. In the end, I caught it with my bare hands. A great toll is taken on my body. Why? Because I am a fisherman, of course. The petrification disease, carcass monsters, none of that matters. Any day the sun also rises, so does the tide. And a fisherman must head to sea to bring in the catch. That's what I wanted to teach the fools in the village.
Well, the fools are all carcasses now, so who's laughing now? You've outlived them all.
You would help an old man. Refreshing in one so young. All right, go to the village and find that foolish brat, Manolin. Find him and tell him I caught the fish. And get the beer he holds for me. After battling this fish for 3 days, I am exhausted. It's time to celebrate my triumph. And a beer is just what I need.
Okay, gotta find a guy, gotta find some beer. How about this? Okay. Did we pick up a document that mentioned his name? That's the really tough part about this. I kind of wish we could sort by new. You know what I mean? There you go. The mayor's journal. So Soleo set out to sea 2 days ago. So that's the mention of him. Okay, don't know if there's a mention of beer. Just, he needs a beer. Alright, let's go to the village and find beer. I don't think we, yeah, we didn't pick up anything, so it's just a matter of finding it somewhere. Guess we'll start at the lighthouse. Do they keep any beer in the lighthouse? There's none in the treasure room. I reckon it only appears now that I've met him, though. That's something that I wonder if you could have, like, picked it up ahead of time. Surely, right? Alright, let's check the lighthouse first. Was I able to come into this room before, on my way up? Did I just run completely up and just totally disregarded this room? There's my old bottle of beer and the young fisherman's letter. See, if this was here the whole time, this is exactly what I'm talking about in terms of, like, thoroughness. Like, just sometimes there are just things that whoosh, right past. And then there's stuff that I can see completely clear. There's like a really interesting element of like tunnel vision that can come with ADHD sometimes, is sometimes you can be so easily distracted that you can't like focus on a particular thing. And then there's other times where you are like hyper focused on one particular thing. And both of those unfortunate flaws get to be put on display in these playthroughs. It all works out in the wash. We have the young fisherman's letter. We may have been able to obtain this before finding the fisherman, but here you go. It's been a few days since you rode out to kick the bucket, old man. You'll have to drink that beer you love so much in heaven. If you make it back, I promise I'll go to sea with you, even if it means we might die. Even if monsters leap from the waves all around us, fishers gotta fish. If we're gonna shake in our boots, we ought to do that on the water, right? Whatever, you old coot. Just come back safely and soon, or I swear I'll drink your last remaining beer. And a beer bottle, kept for a long time by a poor, elderly fisherman. It is well past its expiration date. The fisherman hoped to drink this last bottle of beer while boasting after a big catch. Okay, we've got it. Yeah, seems I missed the kitchen part of the lighthouse. I'm trying to recreate how we would have walked up. Did I just go, here we go, walking up the lighthouse? I'm trying to see about how I would have had the camera to just totally, like, miss a fucking room that is, like, lit up, like, the middle of the day. I think I was just looking upwards. That's the only excuse I can give. I'm like, whew. I feel like with games like this, and I mean that's been, like, proven during my Dark Souls and Elden Ring and stuff, like, I comb through an area one time, and then I comb through it a second time later, and the things I missed are, like, much more clear to me. I think going through an area for the first time, and then just, like, yapping commentary can be quite, you know, distracting for the attention span, but there you go. Yeah. I always benefit from combing through certain areas a second time.
It's time to celebrate my triumph.
Here's your beer, buddy.
Good. This is the bottle of beer I saved. I bought 3 bottles of this brew after my wife left me. I already drank 2, and now this is the last one. The one I swore I'd only open once I caught the fish. Did you praise my catch to the villagers and the brat?
Oh, man. Oh. He's a dying old man. You gotta lie to him in his final moments. Everyone was impressed with your catch.
Did the brat crack a grin? I bet he did. It's why I caught the fish, to teach Manolin a life lesson. That we are not made for defeat. That humans can be destroyed but not defeated. Let's raise a toast to victory with the beer I saved for this day.
Oh, man. And you feel warmth. The fisherman's weathered key. It's in his final moments. Everyone was so happy, my boy. Now go and rest. You have earned it after getting this fish. A key worn and weathered by frequent use, stained with seawater, it is rusted in several places. A key with a cord to wear around the neck to prevent it from being lost, even in high waves. The old fisherman never took his key off, not when fixing the nets or going out to sea. Yeah, I feel like lying to people almost sometimes when it's like a passing kindness like that. Time to open up this door, see what's behind the fisherman's hut. Honey, I'm home. Oh, that's right. You left. Oh. Oh. Honey. Fisherman told us that his wife left him. This isn't your wife, is it, sir? Oh, God. To my beloved Clara. Jeez. Okay. I guess what he meant to say by when my wife left me was not divorce, but death. Jesus. To my beloved Clara. The day you collapsed, coughing up blue blood, still haunts my nightmares. At first I wallowed in sorrow and tried to follow you. And then I remembered the words you spoke to me, a shabby fisher, on the day you became my wife. Do not turn your back on the sea when it beckons. I bought 3 bottles of beer to drink with you. Now only 1 bottle remains. Do you remember that young brat, Manolin? I've entrusted the last bottle of beer to him. Now I head to sea. Don't worry, my love. Come what may. I will always return to you. Yeah, man. And a little more warmth for me there. He's kept his carcass wife in the bed. That's just sad. I was wondering if we were gonna get a piece of music that was playing there or not. We'll have to go and listen to Survivor as well to wrap up. Let's go listen to Survivor now that I've been reminded of the music. Survivor.
And listen out. have to be so wise. Feel your beat of your heart. Carry on.
The songs that have lyrics in them end up being my favorites, I reckon.
Your past fears and trust yourself now. No turning back. Just keep the flame alive inside of you. And there's no need for tears. Look into yourself. Don't cry no more. If you're here, we're not scared anymore. I know that we'll be the last survivors. 'Cause you're here. Never give up, it won't be that easy. Pick yourself up, I know that you will always win. Because you're the chosen one. Oh, don't cry no more.
This is so much bigger than I thought it was going to be. Just 5 fabled charges of acid spray. Phew. Survivor was a really nice song. It was beautiful. The lyrics are always my favorite ones, I think. Yeah, interesting, right? Because this just does physical damage, and then the acid attack only actually comes in because of the acid spray over something like a crystal spear. But very nice. We haven't touched the Puppet Ripper in a little while. We're healing. The world is healing. We'll have to give a look at the Pinwheel Blade, which is also giant, next time as we bring this episode of Lies of P to a close. Thank you so much for joining me today, going through the coast as we went through to the Lighthouse. It seems that the Rosaura estate lies just ahead, as well as Leia and who knows what else. But I'm excited to see it, and I hope you are too. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.